Hi, my name is Jennifer. I am a Canadian born and raised, living in Israel these last 7 months. First, I want to start off by saying if you are somebody that believes that Israel does not have the right to exist, this video is not for you. If you are someone that believes that Arabs shouldn't have a voice, that they're crazy, this video is not for you. But if you're someone that's sitting on the fence, if you're somebody that's watching the media, you're confused, you don't know what to believe, I want to have this conversation with you, and I'm just asking for a few minutes of your time. And we're not going to use any fancy dramatics to try and persuade you. But first, let me start off by saying, or addressing this point, that Israel wants to wipe out Gaza, that Israel believes in the destruction of Palestine. I can tell you from living here that this is not the case. I can tell you that if Israel wanted to wipe out Gaza, they could have done it already. But this is not the will of Israel. The will of Israel is to survive. If this was the case, why wouldn't Israel have used all of their resources, all of their power, all of their tactics available to them to wipe Gaza out? Why wouldn't they have done that already? Because that's not the will of Israel. The will of Israel is to stay alive. If Israel really wanted a genocide, why would they set up hospitals on the border for innocent civilians to go to get medical treatment? Why would they do that? It doesn't make sense. Ask yourself, why would they do that if they wanted to commit a genocide? And I ask myself, have I ever even heard of another army in the world sending warnings to civilians that there are weapons in their homes and that they need to flee because there are terrorists around them or among them, giving them a chance to save their lives? Have we ever even heard of an army that does this? This is not an army that wants to commit genocide. You see these pictures in the media, you're watching the news and you're horrified. You just see death. It's grotesque. It's disgusting. I think it breaks everyone's heart. I don't hear any applause in the street. There aren't parades when death occurs. But why does Israel target hospitals and schools in Gaza right now? Why are they targeting them? Do you know that these are the places, as stated by the UN, where rockets are being stored and weapons? For us in democratic societies, we can't even imagine this mode of thinking. To put innocent lives in danger. Unlike Hamas, Israel is not going to sacrifice the lives of its children to gain the sympathy of the world. While Israel is building defense systems to protect people, to protect children, what is Hamas doing? Hamas is buying weapons, and building terrorist tunnels underground. What do you think they want to do with those weapons and with those tunnels? What they've done in the past. Take out lives, innocent lives. Why else would they be building tunnels? Why else would they be coming up underground? It's a scary, scary reality. And it's happening around where I live. We hear the death toll in Gaza and we hear the death toll in Israel of handfuls of soldiers and, a few civilians and hundreds of Gazans. And we say, does this even seem fair, this fight? If Israel didn't have the Iron Dome and the means to protect itself the way it does, those 2,000 rockets that have come over since this war has started, think about the damage they could have done. And then it might be Israeli towns and cities and villages blown up, and people dead. And those images might gain the sympathy of the world. If you haven't been able to form an opinion yet, you need to see it for yourself. I want you to see what Hamas is feeding their children.
ليش حابة تصيري شرطية؟ ليش؟ زي مين؟
زي
عمو. مين عمو؟ أحمد. هو شرطي؟ شو بيسوي طب الشرطي؟
بحبس الحرامي واللي بيعمل مشاكل
وبطخي اليهود، صح؟ انت بدك تصيري زيه؟ ان شاء الله لما تكبري. لما طخ اليهود كلهم؟ كلهم؟ طيب. ايوه يلا. الله يبارك فيك.
I am not expecting you to become Israel's biggest fan, nor am I expecting you to become anti-Palestine. That's not what this is about. This is about you remembering the next time you switch on the news, the next time you listen to the media. Please remember there are two sides to every story. And let's all pray that peace comes quickly. Thank you for watching.